Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. COVID-19. Kano may set Nigeria on fire. Professor Usman Yusuf, ex-H XNSH boss. My people, I not blame this man for saying this. Remember what Ganduje said, the governor of Kano State. He said, "Now the spirit of death they happen for Kano State. Say it's just coincidental that there's a time of a lockdown. That there's nothing wrong in Kano State. Like very oblivious to the fact that there is what we call science and there is a fact. If something is happening like that, you need to investigate. And these are the people. This is a person ruling a whole state. So can you see their mindset? How do you think that they will not sponsor or put hands or connive with something that is wrong because of their ideology, because of the way their perception, the way they see life? This professor is saying to them, say, before you know it, Kano State will set Nigeria on fire. And guess what? Now they're your president. Now they're the federal government preference is so. Any small thing they don't quickly run, go they assist. They won't look at other Nigerians even when they were not in any lockdown. That was where the whole palliative system started from. Giving them 20,000 naira each, and they were not in lockdown, say to alleviate COVID-19. I'm talking about even the South that started the lockdown when this whole thing started. State like River State, Delta State, Edo State has not gotten this federal government 20,000 naira, whatever. It's the Kano State, those states in the north that have gotten it. So what are we talking about? And you tell me there is equality in Nigeria? Let's go to the news so we can see for ourselves. Kano State may set Nigeria on fire. Former Executive Secretary of Nigeria National Health Insurance Scheme, NHIS, Professor Usman Yusuf, has accused Kano State Governor, he's a doctor, can you imagine, Dr. Dangoje, of spreading COVID-19 across the north. In this interview with Vincent Kola, the professor of hematology and bone marrow transplant warns that Nigerians' end has started in Kano if urgent steps are not taken. You have written two articles about Kano in respect of COVID-19. What necessitates the write-up? People are dying in Kano. It is no more news that COVID-19 is killing people in that ancient city. But the governor is downplaying it or is trying to cover it up, I must tell you. Because what is really happening here on ground is not the true state of what you are saying. The governor is lying. That is what we are saying. People are dying in just a space of 2 days. 3 professors have died and other eminent citizens of Kano. Again, why is the governor downplaying such a numerous tragedy happening in the state? I don't know. But journalists are supposed to ask to find out from him. My own part was to tell the world the tragedy happening in Kano. We are in trouble in Nigeria because if Kano goes down, the whole of Nigeria goes down with it. That's not true. You people feel too much about yourself that you are the god of the country. That's not true. The North have to stop seeing themselves as the high and mighty, the exalted ones in Nigeria. It's not true. Nigeria is not going down with Kano. If Kano goes, we erase it from the map. Let's continue. The whole of Nigeria goes down with it, as well as Africa. You think too high of yourself. Kano is already going down. Hundreds are dying every day. There is no solution. But the governor stood his ground to say nothing like that was going on. And at the same time, requesting for 15 billion from the federal government. What is he up to? I don't know. He is the only one that can answer that question. I have done my own work, which is to let the world know that Kano is going down, that COVID-19 is killing people in their hundreds in the state. Was it reported on Tuesday? It was reported on Tuesday that about 70% of doctors in Kano have fled their duty post. How true is that? If you have a child who is a medical doctor and he or she does not have protective equipment, will you allow him to go to work in that kind of situation? At Amiens Kano Teaching Hospital, we have lost 2 doctors to Lassa fever. The doctors are dying, nurses are dying. It is like sending a soldier to Sabo Forest without a gun. Will he or she come back alive? No soldier will ever attempt going into Sabo Forest without a gun to fight the insurgents. He will run away. He will say, kill me before you send me there. That is exactly what Kano State Governor is doing. We don't know what he's doing with the allocation from the government. Nobody is questioning him. No audit. Nothing is going on. Kano is in a deep problem. You people should go and find out. Nigeria is in trouble. Kano is in trouble. Nigeria is not in trouble. It's Kano that is in trouble. If you care, if not, take it. Kano will kill all of us. This guy is very funny, my people. Sorry, I just have to laugh. This professor is quite funny, speaking like a true northerner. Like a true northerner. Nigeria and Nigerians needs to wake up to the reality that Kano will bring the whole of Africa down with this coronavirus. People are dying. The cemetery are filled up. In every household, there is someone that is sick. 4 persons, 3 professors in the same university. My friend, the former vicar died yesterday, Monday. Hospitals are shut down, and only teaching hospital that is there, the capacity is not even there, not even a glove. I'm telling you the present state. The president is lying, the governor is lying. Kano is going down. You said Nigeria needs to wake up and rise to the challenge. What is the country supposed to do in these directives? I have warned that Kano was going down, and the epic center in Africa. And recently, I also said that Kano is now a killing field of the coronavirus in Africa. These comments I made are: first, there should be an immediate forceful federal presence in Kano. Secondly, the presidential task force should relocate to Kano and make a new thread of operation, reporting to the president directly. The governor is not telling you the truth. Don't believe anything he's saying. Thirdly, people should immediately be provided with food supply. This guy is a true northerner. To enable the humans to survive, to ensure that the lockdown does not take the people's life and their breath, as well as hunger in the other side. The nation needs to know the death toll. Specific plans have to be in place. The lab should immediately be open to increase testing capacity. Healthcare workers should immediately be protected with protective equipment. Hospitals need drugs, consumables, IC units, ventilators, isolation centers, as well as testing centers should be provided with records. Swabs should be taken from the COVID-19 tests from all corps to enable proper mapping of the spread of the virus and protection of the contact, those that have been in contact with this. Local nurses and community health workers should be extended. More doctors and nurses should be deployed to Kano State to aggravate the public, and education campaign on the reality of coronavirus should be said to the people. You heard them chanting the other day, and the governor could not tell them the truth that coronavirus was a true reality. I see the presidential speech last night pick on some of these recommendations are locking down the state, but you cannot lock down a city without giving food to the people. Over 90% of the people over there do not work. They look to God for food. So with locking down, you will kill them. What's the fate of the future of the country? I have to say it. Nigeria is in trouble. The whole of the world needs to hear. I am worried, very worried. Nigeria as a nation needs to wake up to the ever-present day danger. Besides the insurgents, Kano is spreading coronavirus to the ends of the world. Can you see them trying to leave Kano and going to other parts of Africa? That is how they are spreading it. The reality is harsh, but it's the truth. The governor of Kano is not telling you guys the truth. Do you know how many years I have been a medical doctor? I have been a doctor for 38 years. I have practiced in Nigeria, America, England. I'm a professor of medicine, so nobody will deceive me, and I will not deceive you. I am telling you the harsh reality that the governor does not understand, does not even know the reality of what is on ground. Nigeria needs to wake up. There is trouble. There is fire on the mountain. When I don't hear the professor, he has said it. He say, well, Kano State won't mop Nigeria die and everything. Well, you don't hear him. What is your take on this matter? Professor said he has practiced in America, in England, as well as in Nigeria, and he knows exactly what he's talking about. And the truth thing is that he said the governor of Kano is not telling you guys the truth. He's lying to the federal government, he's lying to everybody, and nobody's investigating to find out what is going on. Of a truth, a truckload of people trying to abscond from Kano to other parts of the country were apprehended in Lagos. Guess what? They bribed their way through the same police. So that's the reality of what is going on in Nigeria. Anyway, my people, leave a comment, like, and share. Subscribe if you have not. God bless you. Bye for now.